Hey everybody, how you doing? We are here with Savannah Venger, the Ex-Mojave Express Courier, and I thought that I would share with you some other homes and such in basically their convoy. Yeah, this isn't just any old set of vehicles, this here is a convoy. So, let's take a look, shall we? Alrighty, so as you may remember, there is the EM250. I'm just gonna close the doors here in case we get attacked. Thank you. There we go. So this here is the EM250. This is the primary vehicle that leads the convoy. And over here are a few more vehicles that are part of the convoy. Now, right here, we've got Isabella and Jaden, the twins.
You know what I call a good day?
What do you call a good day?
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Well, Isabella,
It's coming in pretty good.
well, that's good to hear, Jaden. So yes, this is Isabella. She is the primary, well, she is the shopkeeper of the water.
Carmen's as honest work gets.
She is the water merchant here. So they've got themselves some purified water, and they're actually willing to sell water for caps or barter. So if you don't have caps, but you've got some desk fans, or chickens, or rabbits, or buckets, got to be good buckets or a lot of buckets, they're willing to trade with you, mainly for for grease over there, but we'll get to grease in a minute. So these two ladies, they are, as you can tell from before the war, her sister here, Jaden, is, well, she's the tough one. She's the guard, and if anybody gives Isabella some crap, well, Jaden here is going to pull out a very powerful, I believe she's got a laser pistol. Maybe it's a plasma pistol. She hasn't pulled it out on anybody here in the convoy because, well, we're all in the part of the convoy, so we're all family. But yeah, don't cross Jaden here. She'll make you regret it. But yeah, they found in well, Jaden and Isabella were discovered by Savannah and Willow and Raul in their travels through Utah? I think it was, no, it was Wyoming. It was Wyoming, yeah. And they found them, well, they were under attack at the time. They were holding their own pretty well, but then, of course, you know, they came rolling in and they just took out the raiders. And they invited them to come along with them.
Take things one day at a time.
Well, that's good. Take it one day at a time. And they agreed to join them traveling across the American Commonwealth. So this is their primary vehicle. Basically, it used to be a vehicle from Poseidon Oil, but you know, in 200 years, well, you know, the oil is evaporated, you know, they've opened it up, they've cleaned it out perfectly on the inside, stuff like that. So they fill it up with water, they purify it. Actually, it's part of their pumps and valves and all that other stuff. They've got purifiers already attached into this vehicle. So what they do is, you know, when they need to fill up more cans, or you know, some people just want to buy buckets and they bring their own water carrying materials. They just they turn on the hose and pour the water in. They've got some tools to keep things repaired, but yeah, this is their water vehicle. Now, there aren't any weapons on this vehicle, which is one of the reasons why they were being attacked by raiders. The raiders obviously wanted water, but they really they apparently they recently had filled it up with water. They didn't have much of a safety plan. They had a business plan. They're like, hey, everybody's going to want water. Let's go and have water truck. And you'll be my guard, and I'll be the one that sells it. And they went, yeah, this sounds great. They weren't really figuring on raiders too well, so this doesn't have any weaponry on it, which is another reason why they came and joined Savannah, Willow, and Raoul. But one of the other things that they offer is, and it's mainly for, well, it's mainly for the people here, but if just wandering people want it, they can spend caps and have themselves a shower. There's another hose over here, and you know, they can sit down on, you know, they can pull the chair over here and have a sit while they just pour the water over themselves. And they pay, I think it's 25 caps for 15 minutes. I believe that's what it is. 25 caps for 15 minutes. And they're kind of timed so that, you know, if they go really over, well, then they have to pay afterwards. And if they don't have the money afterwards, well, everybody around here kind of makes them wish that they had paid the caps for more water usage. But yeah, they've got some privacy here. Let me get around this. There we go. They've got some privacy. Not a lot, but people around here are pretty respectful. And, you know, the bags hold this end of the tarp down, and just makeshift shower curtain, bathroom walls, and things like that. So this is, yeah, this is their business, selling water, purified water, for drinking or bathing or just rinsing the dust off. But yeah, so one of them, they take turns driving this truck, and while one of them is driving the truck, the other one is driving their van. So this is their van. They got one of the windows open to kind of let some air flow through, and yeah, this also doesn't have any weaponry on it, but it's pretty durable. Pretty durable. They
I'd be willing to bet everyone here has.
basically they've welded. They built this motorhome on the back of a pickup truck, not a picker-up truck. This is a pickup truck. So you know they made do with what they could find, and they obviously used a fridge door to. And it's basically all sitting on the bumpers and stuff, so it's a tight fit, but it's welded and everything like that. So this thing is pretty well. It's cozy, but you know, they've got a sink, they've got food storage, they've got a fridge. Oh. And let's see, I don't know if it's gonna work, but usually not. Oh, that's one of the problems. Put that down. There we go. So, they got a fridge. It's got some of the food in it. We can't really get at a very good angle, but they've got food. Plenty of food here. And, you know, they've got purified water. They've got water tanks underneath this. Cooking stove. Little window that they can open again to get some cross breeze, and makeshift sofa on top of some well, you can see got plenty of books to read, and they each have their own very clean bed, nice lamp, and yeah, eating area. Let me just turn off the light. And let's see. They each get a bit of their own little window. It's not a lot, but, you know, they do get some light coming in through the window. And as you can see out here, they are able to open it, either one of them. You know, they can just pull it from the top or pull it from the bottom. It's pretty well oiled. And yeah, they even have, you know, a nice little back window they can look out of. So yeah, that's a nice little cozy home for them. And now we are going to check out Grease's place. Now this is, well, Grease they actually met Grease on the border of Nevada and Utah, and he was driving in this little contraption, and we'll see the whole contraption soon. But let's see, yeah, he's a mechanic, and he does makeshift repairs. He's got this little, well, you know, he had a couple of spare tools and things like that, so he thought, hey, what the heck? When he drives along, this makes some noise, you know, so people can know, hey, he's coming into town. And he does repairs, and he sells toys. And we're going to take a look at that soon. But first, let's go and meet Grease. Grease is working on his car that he made. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He is from Vault 34. He is one of the survivors of Vault 34. As you can see, he kind of took a lot of rads in Vault 34, but he's got a Pip-Boy, and, you know, he basically found a zip, fixed it up, basically made his own engine, and, you know, he's working on it right now. But, yeah, they found him again on the border of Nevada and Utah. He was heading east, just to head east. He said he was doing it to kind of travel, but he gets a little nervous when people, you know, even jokingly mention the Legion. So, kind of suspect that he's a little afraid of the Legion. But, yeah, he is checking things out, making sure things work, and apparently he's got this little makeshift data device that kind of explains, you know, the pressures and what's going on in his car and things like that. And, yeah, just kind of getting some things fixed up, tightened up, welded up. Yeah, he is one hell of a mechanic. He and Raul are both, well, they're wizards in their own way. Boy, you know, when they, you know, Raul's from Mexico, and so, you know, they have stuff to talk about when it regards mechanics and machinery and stuff. Ooh, he's tightening something up. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and there's his wrench. Put it down. So yeah, this is his car that he kit bashed, scratch built, fixed up. And let's just go in front of the coolant thing. And it runs really well. He keeps this thing maintained. Well, you can see how well maintained he keeps this thing. But yeah. And yeah, he pulls his trailer along. And here is, well, this is his workbench. He's just, he's got a lot of stuff here. But he can repair armor and such like that. Oh, and some more stuff, adhesive and books and a bunch of extra tools and things like that. And, you know, he stashes these things away. Whatever won't fit inside the drawers and things like that, and the doors, he stashes away. over here in his additional storage here. But yeah, he finds toys, and he also makes toys. Made a little death claw there, a little Brahmi, another little Brahmi. Apparently these are popular in the Midwestern Commonwealth. And yeah, he has fun. He finds model kits and sells them. You can see right here, he's got everything you need really to build models. He's got glue, he's got little paint brushes in there, paints, and you know, you can get yourself a couple of model kits, some more glue, pencils, chalk, or you can just buy yourself a finished one, or any of these toys. And yeah, so he uses this little sewing thing here, not just for fixing armor, but to also make some toys for kids. And yeah, this is storage for him while he's on the road. And apparently sometimes he likes to put a chair back here underneath the awning and just kind of kick back and relax. But yeah, there's his sign. And he does try to have some privacy, even though, you know, he's got some windows. And there we go. So he's got some storage for his clothing. And he's got a nice little couch. He loves Dean Domino. You know, he remembers him from before the war, and he's got a number of holotapes up there for just listening to some of Dean Domino's greatest hits, and you know, other things too. But he's got quite a few Dean Domino recordings there. Place for towels for when he takes a shower, and I really didn't need to put the gun away yet. He's hooked up a battery to power his, oh, you know what that is, the hot plate. And he's got some seasonings and nice amount of food. This is, well, that's where he's got to do his business at night sometimes, when he doesn't want to you know, get up and climb out and find a bathroom and things like that. But yeah, let me let's put this away. And yeah, he's got a reading light. Little memento of what Nevada and Utah, the border looks like. Nice and green trees with snow. And yeah. So these are two more of the folk that are part of the convoy, with Vicky and her RV, and of course, you know, the EM250. Now the EM250 is generally up front, but sometimes if they need a little more firepower, they will call up Vicky's RV. She's usually at the back mid area of the convoy, and then these three vehicles are in the middle, and well, we'll see some others in a little bit, but I thought that I would share with you guys, well, these particular folk and their vehicles. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I'm really proud of all of this. Oh yeah, forgot to share it. They also get, they got these things working, so they get some light shining down in here, so you can take your shower or just rinse off and have at least some light on you. And same thing over here, just additional lighting for this area. But everyone's got some, you know, a nice amount of privacy, and you know, they can hop in and drive off on a moment's notice if they need to. But they found this place, and they're he's working on his car right now, but they're kind of working on this place and fixing it up, and they kind of like it here. They're not sure if they're going to make it permanent, but they do like it. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of these vehicles. And remember, be excellent to each other and to yourself. And party on. Again, thank you. Bye.